The corner, the corner, the corner.
Hey, welcome. Come on into Cousin Ed's Corner. This podcast is where you'll find real, authentic conversation, organic conversation, unscripted, unfiltered conversation, like you're home with your cousin. It's all about life. It's about finance. It's about spirituality. It's about love and everything in between. I'm your host, Cousin Ed. I'm excited to bring you along on this journey. So sit back and listen in as we dive into a wide range of topics. I have some diverse guests coming on with an array of thoughts and opinions. My goal is to create a space all for us to connect and communicate. It's not really about me. It's about the community as a whole. Let's enjoy it. Let's sit back. Let's think about our past. Let's move into our future. It's about
The corner, the corner, the corner. So no matter how you cut it or slice it, we're all here together. I'm just here to give you a piece of my heart, my mind, my soul, and my mentals. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another episode of Cousin Ed's Corner. The corner, the corner, the corner.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. What's going on, fam? What's going on, fam? It's your boy, Cousin Ed. Yes, indeed. Back with another one, Cousin Ed's Corner. And today is a corner connection. The corner connection. I normally would do a wind down Wednesday, but today, instead of winding down, I'm going to go ahead and just give you a funny story of what I found in my new storage unit, right? New storage unit. Before I get into the story, real quick, hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully your week is going well. Be sure to subscribe to the show on any platform you're listening to this on and on all other platforms. So don't only subscribe one place, subscribe every place. Definitely pushing our new Substack. I believe that's going to be our new home. I'm testing it out for a little bit here, and I think that's going to be our new home. But be sure to subscribe on our Substack. I give you all a bonus at the end of this. One reason why. All right, real quick. So I had a storage unit for a couple years now, and it was really not mine. It's my dad's. When he moved down to Georgia, had a bunch of stuff that he didn't want to bring into his new house. So we got a storage unit. He's going to figure the stuff out, get rid of it as needed. Some of the stuff was mine. I will say that much, but majority of it was his. Had an old bedroom set that was my childhood bedroom set, not my child, his bedroom set from my childhood, and I wanted to keep it. So I could say, yeah, storage was partially mine because I wanted to keep the bedroom set, and decided now that we've been paying this company for so long, why not go ahead and get a shed? You know, everybody's talking about these sheds now, backyard converting sheds and everything else. So why not get this shed? So go and get this shed, and gives us some time to start going through some of the stuff that was in the storage unit. So as I'm going through the storage unit and going through some boxes, I see a box that says living room. So open the box up, and I started finding some trophies. Now I forgot that I had these trophies. I truly forgot I had these trophies. Haven't been home. I mean, he's been out of the house over 6 years now. So forgot about the trophies. Thought maybe he, threw them away or whatever. So I'm going through the box and finding trophies of my childhood years, right? Really, really more or less what I've seen so far is my senior and junior year of high school. And it had me thinking back to you was pretty good back then, right? I wasn't the greatest player, right? Wasn't the flashiest player, but I played on some great teams, had great teammates, and did some great things. So growing up in New York City, I mean, you're competing for, top spots always. Excuse me, top spots always. I went to one of the most competitive high schools in basketball in the city. The year before I got there, they came off a state championship. They had a rival around the corner, Lincoln, So I went to Grady, Lincoln around the corner, and for the 4 years I was there, we competed in every way possible, right? I made varsity my freshman year, played varsity all 4 years. Uh, highly recruited, but it didn't home in on some of those opportunities when I should have, right? That's a whole nother episode, whole nother story. But I was able to play on one of the, I'll say the best, I'll be honest, one of the best AAU programs in the country, Riverside Hawks, right? So I played for Riverside most of my high school years. May have played with a couple other teams here and there, but my main home was with Riverside. And these trophies that I found, I believe was from Riverside, like from playing with Riverside. So one trophy that I found was from the RUCKER, right? So many of you may have heard of the famous RUCKER. It was our senior year. It was senior year 94, I believe. And we won the championship. So this is us playing against everybody in the city for that senior division, 94, and we won that division, right? Played in the Kenny Anderson tournament. Played in Soul in the Hole. Played in Governor's Cup. Played in Gersh. I mean, I can think of all the tournaments I played in the city. Left Rack, which was, listen, I played everywhere you could think of in New York City and probably parts of New York State, upstate New York. Traveled the country, went down to Vegas, went to Boo Williams. I've been just about everywhere playing basketball. And I heard this lady speak today. I probably should have found it before coming on the show. But she talked about kids and their experience in sports, right? What makes it so different and makes them built for being adults. With all of the failures that you have in sports, it helps you to be better at coping with things in normal life. All of the different personalities you deal with helps you with dealing with people throughout your whole life. Having to do something that you don't want to do helps you in life. For us with coaches, my coach had us run from my high school all the way to Coney Island, back up through the projects, back up through the streets, passing by Lincoln so they can see us, and then come back to the school. Only so many people can do that. The first day, half of the people trying out quit. Half of them quit. By the second day, more than half of that crew quit. You got to be built for this kind of stuff, right? And that's just my example in New York. But kids who are part of teams, it don't have to be basketball. It could be football. It could be tennis for that. Whatever you do as a kid, right? And you don't want to do it. I don't want to go to practice today, and you have to go to practice. It builds resiliency. And me seeing these trophies made me think of every time I didn't want to go to practice, every suicide I didn't want to do. I didn't think of it then, right? But I was one of the best players in the city. National rankings, all kind of stuff, in magazines. Normal kids do not have that that personality, that kind of competitiveness. They don't have those challenges, right? You go to school, you come home. You go outside, play with your friends, you come inside. You don't have those adversities of having to deal with somebody else who is probably better than you. You have to fight for a spot. If you have kids right now, I say get them in some kind of sports. Get them in some kind of competition. Get them in something that's going to make them be challenged. If it's chess, I don't care. Something that they don't want to do. I don't want to go to chess club today. Whatever it is, have them in something that's going to challenge them, that they're going to lose at. They're going to lose. Let them lose again and again, right? Can't even count how many times I lost. I lost probably more than I won. As long as when it come down to winning, it's at the right moment. You get on that right streak, right? You don't want to win everything and never lose. Because when you go through relationships and you lose that partner, that spouse, that girlfriend, that boyfriend, if you can't cope with losing something, you can't cope with somebody that disagrees with you, that's supposed to love you, you can't cope with, betrayal, like all those things you learn in sports. You learn that somebody wants your spot always. So when you go to work and somebody gets a promotion over you, it's not right? But when the favoritism happens, you like, I remember when Coach did that. Coach favored it. Yeah. You already have those experiences. You're not naive to real life. That's what that's what playing sports gets you. Real life. Yeah. Like I said, I was just sitting there going through these boxes and reminiscing. I was like, maybe I should save this for a Thursday show, Throwback Thursday or something. But I probably won't. What I'll probably do is, shameless plug, I'll probably post a picture tomorrow, Thursday, on my Substack, showing some of the stuff I found in my storage. I found some great cards. I used to be a card collector. So memorabilia cards, Michael Jordan, Shaquille O'Neal. I got cards for days that I used to collect. So I found some of that. Like I said, I found the trophies. So I'll probably post some of that tomorrow on my Substack. So if you haven't already subscribed to the Substack, please be sure to go over to Substack, look up Cousin Ed's Corner, subscribe to the Substack. I love to have you there. The more people we get there, the more we can do there. The show is published there as well, so you can listen to the show there. So definitely go to Substack, subscribe to Cousin Ed's Corner. Also subscribe on any platform you're currently listen to it on, being Spotify, being Instagram. You can listen to part of Instagram, but Apple Podcasts. You can do it on Amazon, wherever you listen to your podcast at. Be sure to subscribe there. It helps us out. And also, last thing before I go, also leave a comment. I've been going back, trying to respond to comments that I missed in different places. You have places like YouTube, but leave a comment. I'm getting notifications now, so I'm trying to respond to the comments. All right. I love y'all. I love you. I love you. Hey, also, if you is a student athlete, tell me about your experience. Tell me, how did it set you up for your future? What are some key things you learned by being a student athlete that has helped you in your current success? All right. I'm out of here. Peace.
Thank you for listening to Cousin Ed's Corner.